Action! Alright, hi everybody, Chad here. I guess this is like day 5 of the election cycle. So wake up, check the news, find out what's going on. See that Joe Biden still basically won it. But everybody's still too afraid to call it. So, you know, it is what it is. Essentially, Joe Biden's our next president. I don't care what people say, one way or the other. When you have somebody from Trump's legal team come out and state that they're expecting the Supreme Court to give him the election, they have no business expecting the election. If it's just given, it'll just blow up everything. They're just, we voted for a reason, people. I voted for a reason. We all voted for a reason. Now, for the Supreme Court just to give away, or not just for some Congress to overstep us and decide they know better than us and appoint. So, yeah, that was the Lindsey Graham idea. It's like, wait a second. Is this a matter of wanting to do what's best for the country? Or is this really just you trying to stay in power? I mean, really think about it, people. Okay. The people in power are telling us that it's a fake election, that we've got all kinds of things that are going to go, that are blowing up about it. Okay. It's all fraudulent. Fraudulent. No proof of heavy fraud anywhere. And if you look at the election, the Republican Party did remarkably well in the election. So, I mean, if the Democrats were really behind some massive fraud thing, don't you think they would have actually won the Senate and the House by a larger margin, as well as the presidency? Quit with the conspiracies, people. Quit with the finger pointing. Okay. One side is not looking to destroy the other side. But people in power are looking to manipulate you and stay in power. It's not Democrats that are trying to do it to you either. People in power are trying to stay in power. People who want control are trying to stay in control. This is America. We vote. Our vote gives us voice. I mean, Our vote gives us voice. This election, more people voted than in any other election in the history of our nation. Top 5 for percentage of population in our nation of voting eligible age to have voted. In the modern era, the most per capita number to have voted. Yes, a lot of people voted for Donald Trump. Second most in the history of our nation. But more people voted for change. And that's what this was, a change election. So I'm hoping for some kind of change of tone. I'm hoping for a chance to be people's friends again instead of everybody being everybody's enemy. Everybody blowing up because somebody has different thoughts. I'm sorry I didn't talk with y'all yesterday. Yesterday was a painful day. Yeah. So I kind of had pain fog and I wasn't thinking too very clearly. Yeah. And then when I was okay and I did do something, I did something like this. You know, as my wife would say, Piggy.
No,
Nothing
get
better.
it right. It's not Piggy. It's
Piggy! See? That's her supervisor right there.
damn straight.
Whenever there's Piggy watching over her, she's being supervised. So I framed that up for her last night. Once I finally recovered enough to actually be able to think. And today, I'm sharing with y'all. Glad that y'all are there. Glad that we're starting to get to know each other. Nice to hear and nice talking to you. Hopefully they finish it off and they just go ahead and say, okay, Joe Biden's won and we don't have to argue anymore about it. And little note to Donald Trump. You know, one business guy to another business guy. Sometimes it's good business to know when to take a loss and how to take a loss. So maybe, just maybe, take the loss, dude. Thank you very much.